So we have been solving equations. Now we're going to start with a word problem. We're going to write an equation that models that word problem, and we're going to solve it. We're going to do, first of all, just a basic translation. This doesn't have a real-world application. We just got words. We're going to translate it into math, and then we're going to solve the equation. Your words into math sheet that we put in your spiral notebook, that might be helpful here. So we see 8 more than, twice a number, is equal to 10 less than 5 times the number. What is the number? Well, first of all, we need to define our variable. So you can choose n, you can choose x, it does not matter. Not lex. Let x be the number. You could choose whatever you want there, but you need to tell whoever's reading your problem, this is my variable and this is what my variable stands for. Okay? Now, let's translate. I see 8. I see more than. I see twice. And I see my number, right? So 8 more than twice a number. So 8, obviously, we're going to translate as 8. More than, if you'll remember, is add. Twice a number means to multiply the number by 2. So 8 plus 2x. That is 8 more than twice a number. Okay? So then I have is equal to. That's pretty obvious, right? That's my equal. Then I see a number, 10. I'm going to circle my numbers. Less than, that's my operation, 5 times the number. So 5's a number, times is an operation. The number is my variable. Now, this right here, less than. What do you remember about less than when we did our words into math? It's subtraction, but it's a turnaround phrase. So we need to take 5 times the number. We need to do the part at the back of the less than. 5 times the number, that would be 5x, and we need to subtract 10. Very, very important. When you see less than, you need to reverse what you see. So this is 10 less than 5 times the number. We start with 5 times the number, we subtract 10. Now we have a variable on both sides. I want you to pause the video, you solve it, and see what you get for x. Did you get 6? If you didn't, check your work. See if I made a mistake. See if you made a mistake. Remember, since this is a solution, that means we should be able to take 6. We should be able to plug it back into our original equation and make the equation true. So if I plug in 6 up here, 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. If I plug in 6 here, 5 times 6 is 30. 30 minus 10 is 20. 20 equals 20. So that does appear to be my solution. Now let's look at a more typical word problem. It says, as a fundraiser, the math team decides to sell programs for the high school football games. The team must choose between 2 offers. The first offer provides, that should have an S there, an income of $40 plus $1 for each program sold. The second offer provides an income of $10 plus $2 for each program sold. How many programs must be sold for the income from the 2 offers to be the same? So focus on the question. What are we trying to find? We're trying to find how many programs. So we need to choose a variable for programs. You can choose X. You can choose X for every one if you want. I'm going to say, though, to let P be the number of programs. Now, what do we want to know about that? We want to know how many programs must be sold for the income from the 2 offers to be the same. Your clue word here is the same. What does the same mean? The same means equals. We want to know, when does offer 1 equal offer 2? When are the offers from company 1 and company 2 the same? Now, we need to translate what they tell us up here. They tell us that offer 1 gives us $40. So they're going to say, just for selling programs, we're going to give you $40. Then, plus, we're going to give you $1 for each program sold. So what operation is that going to be? That's going to be 1 times the number of programs, right? So 1 times P is just P. So the first company is going to give us $40 plus the number of programs we sell. What about the second company? The second company says, well, we're only going to start out giving you $10. You get $10 just for selling our product. But we're going to give you $2 for each program sold. So $2 for each program, how would we translate that? It'd be 2P, right? So this is an equation with a variable on both sides. Pause the video, work it, and then turn the video back on to check your answer. Okay, did you get P was 30 or whatever variable you chose? Now what does this mean? We need to write a complete sentence that makes sense. So think about how you would word this. We were trying to answer the question, how many programs must be sold for the income from the two offers to be the same? So you write a sentence you think makes sense. I'll write a sentence I might say. I would probably say that 30 programs must be sold for the incomes from the two offers to be the same. Okay, notice I restated the question. Notice I didn't just say 30 programs. That's not a sentence. I didn't just say 30 programs must be sold. Well, why are we selling programs? I didn't just say 30 programs must be sold for them to be the same. For what to be the same? It was a very descriptive sentence.